Welcome back to the Extra Mile with Whitewater Freight. I'm William Bochkay, your host, and today we're going to talk about leadership and coffee and lids and Maxwellism. So here we go. So, first question. If you're a coffee connoisseur like myself, you've probably found yourself wanting a large cup of coffee sometimes, like a large cup of coffee, one that you don't have to go back and refill, versus a small cup of coffee. Like, I don't even know why they make these 8-ounce coffee cups, because I throw every one of them out. Like, I need at least a 12 to 16-ounce coffee cup. Anyway, we're not really talking about coffee, but what we're talking about is the container, or the volume of container for the coffee, for the leadership. You can only pour as much coffee as the cup will take. And if your container is small, well, say goodbye to a large cup of coffee. So here's the concept. In his book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, John Maxwell drops this one early, and it's kind of a gut check. Really, sometimes doesn't feel very good. But he says that leadership ability is the lid that determines a person's level of effectiveness. In other words, no matter how talented, motivated, or passionate that you are, your leadership skills, or lack thereof, will cap your impact. Maxwell calls it the law of the lid. Think of it like this. You might be running fast, but if you're running in circles, you're just dizzy. You might be working really hard, but without growth in your leadership mindset, you're stuck pushing the same rock uphill every day. And you might be building something really cool, but without strong leadership, it'll never reach its full potential. The lid isn't about authority. It's not about titles. It's about ownership, influence, and the ability to grow yourself so you can grow what's around you. When you raise your lid, everyone under your leadership, your team, your clients, even your family, gets lifted too. That's why it's important. That's why we're talking about it in today's vlog. Now let's get freight specific. You can have all the external stuff dialed in. Shiny CRM, speedy trucks, killer sales deck, logos that slap. But if your decision making is reactive, your communication is vague, and your team feels unsupported, the whole operation hits a wall. You ever try to cram oversized freight into a pickup truck? Yeah, no amount of ratchet straps is going to override physics. The truck has a limit. It's got a lid. Same goes for leadership. You can't scale your operations, your culture, or your client satisfaction if you don't first scale your ability to lead. At Whitewater Freight, we're not here to just move loads. We're here to lift lids. That means we work hard. That means we work harder on ourselves than we do on our excuses. We communicate clearly, even when it's uncomfortable. We solve problems before they grow legs, because let's face it, they do. And we're not afraid to admit when we hit a limit. We just get to work on raising it. Because every time we become better leaders, even by 1%, even by one decision, your freight moves better, your stress gets lighter, and your trust in us grows stronger. That's not a side effect, that's the goal. We grow so we can carry more for you. This isn't just business. This isn't just Whitewater Freight. This is me. This is you. This is us getting better. This is where it gets real. You are the lid for whatever you're building, your team, your business, your relationships, your personal goals. And that's not an insult. It's an invitation. Want a better team? Grow your leadership. Want more peace at home? Lead yourself better emotionally. Want bigger results? Expand the container that they live in. Your lid might look like self-doubt, or procrastination, or conflict avoidance, or the fear of not being ready yet. God, I've been on that one. But here's the good news. Lids are meant to come off, except for like those pickle jar lids. Like then you gotta use a knife and tap around the side of it. I have experience in this. And here's some other good ones to think on. Every time that you read a book or ask the hard question or have a tough conversation or push yourself outside of your comfort zone, you raise your lid. That's how we get better. That's how we unlock what's next. That's how we lead lives, businesses that are worth following. If you're ready to work with a freight team that doesn't just hustle, but leads with intention and growth, with purpose, Whitewater Freight is here to roll with you. We're not just lifting pallets, we're lifting lids, and we'd be honored to lift it with you.